Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is on his way to becoming one of the billionaires in football, thanks to his recent involvement with the XFL. The Rock has been a millionaire for as long as anyone can remember, but a billion is a whole new bar. Now, with this new deal, he stands the chance of hitting the big B in just a short time. How is that even possible? Join us as we look at his finances, his involvement with the XFL, and why it's the right vehicle to make him a billionaire. The Rock is currently one of the highest paid actors in the world, and it appears that his net worth is only increasing as he commands large sums of money for films like Black Adam and Red Notice, not to mention his social media influence. But we all agree that more is always good, and The Rock wants more, venturing into a different business. His most recent and high-profile entry has been into football with his partnership in the acquisition of the XFL. This video explores this guy's journey to literally breaking Forbes' financial records, as he will soon become a billionaire. For a reality check, you may be wondering how this will make him a billionaire. Now would be a good time to let you know that the man is already worth a whopping $800 million. Now take a deep breath to process that. By being the highest paid actor in Hollywood, and by extension, the world, The Rock gained the #1 actor ranking by Forbes in 2020 for the second year in a row. That was the same year he partnered up with his ex-wife and others to buy up the XFL from WWE boss Vince McMahon. The Rock already makes about $20 million with each movie he makes. Under his portfolio is his Under Armour business, which he calls Project Rock. His tequila brand, which was launched in 2020, called Terramana Tequila, is having a good day in the market. On top of that, he owns a production company, collaborates with Apple and Ford, and has made a number of good investments, including one in real estate, which we'll discuss shortly. According to Forbes, The Rock earned $124 million in 2018, making him the highest paid actor in the magazine's Celebrity 100 list. The Rock stated that he began his career with only $7, which is the amount of money I currently have in my wallet. Twins! Meanwhile, The Rock's earnings for 2020 were slightly more modest, coming in at $87 million. Keep in mind that we were in the midst of a global pandemic at the time. Most celebrities now make some money from sponsored Instagram content, but The Rock does things a little differently, and it's made him a fortune. According to Forbes, in addition to receiving upwards of $20 million per film, not to mention back-end profits, he negotiates a separate 7-figure social media fee for each and every film in which he appears and promotes. This appears to be one of the ways The Rock earned $124 million in 2018, more than doubling his previous year's income of $65 million. Oh, and he's also transitioned flawlessly to TikTok, where Hopper HQ reveals that his post per rate is $39,320. Ryan Reynolds received $20 million for his role as a primary producer in the film Red Notice, but Variety reported that The Rock was set to make millions more. His pay for the recently released Warner Bros. Film Black Adam is predictably massive. According to Variety, The Rock received $22.5 million up front, which does not include the money he is likely to make from ticket sales and streaming revenue. According to Celebrity Net Worth, he spent $28.7 million in April 2021 on a Beverly Park mansion that once belonged to Paul Reiser. So if everything else fails, he can always sell that place. Oh, and he also gave his mother her first home for Christmas a few years ago in 2018. With such a track record, he's already on the way to making $1 billion. But if you're The Rock, you're probably not as patient and want it all now. So why not buy up the XFL? That's on a lighter note. Dwayne Johnson hopes to give a second chance to many young people with the strong dream of becoming football champions. But there's now a real chance, more than ever, that the popular entertainer, former wrestler, football player, and businessman will become a businessman. He has a diversified portfolio of assets, a business, a flourishing career, and influencer status, which allows him to make more than the average person makes in a year with just one social media post. To think of it is just insane. Although the XFL only made $20 million compared to the NFL's $19 billion in its debut year in 2020, the marketing and strategy being pursued by The Rock and his partners show real potential in the third incarnation of the league, and it's only about time.